howdy y'all. Just taking a little walk outside. Thought you might want to come along. There's some armadillo damage everywhere. Sure you can see they are all over the place. Good sized armadillo holes over here. You can see. Put my whole foot in there. Them suckers dig up the whole yard. Howard's helping me inspect the armadillo holes. What you thinking, Howard? Who else is coming? Oh, it's Vince. Hey there, Vince. Yeah, they've been digging everywhere, and you can see a little trail of armadillo holes. It looks like where a horse has stomped, but it's not. It's where armadillos have been digging. And they lead right up to my garden. And there's a few holes in my garden, so they have gotten in the fence somehow. Let's see over here. Yeah, there's a good sized hole right there where they've been digging. It's not bad. It's not like it was before, but it's definitely been some digging going on. And you know, armadillos can jump. They can jump really tall up in the air, so I'm not really surprised that one of them ventured in here. But yeah, I can see where they've been digging. But it's not too bad. There's only one pretty bad one over there by that one. We got some blossoms. I don't see any tiny tomatoes yet, but we got plenty of blossoms. This has got a little bunch of blossoms. Those are pretty. And they smell very tomatoey. Whenever I touch them, they give off a very strong tomato scent. Here's my little garden helpers. Vince, Howard sitting in the sun eating grass. So yeah, the armadillos have gotten into the garden. I don't really know what else to do but put up a better fence. I don't really want to do that, so I guess I'm just going to have to try and keep an eye out. And I will keep y'all posted on the armadillo damage. They got all in it last year, but they never did really bother the plants. They just dug around and ate some worms and left, I guess. I just don't want them digging up the whole plants. Alright, let's come over here and see how the grapes are doing. Just right across the yard here. All the water is gone. It hasn't rained all day today. That's nice. It sprinkled a little yesterday. It was so muggy. Oh, the humidity. So here's the little micro vineyard. It looks like we're going to have to put our trellises up before too much longer. This is getting to be good sized. This one's doing really good. So this is the golden grape plant. Okay, and still absolutely no joy for the green grapes. We're gonna leave it alone because I can't find a replacement at this time. All of the grapes have been, they're not in the stores anymore, so this little stick is just gonna stay here and maybe it'll grow. I don't know, but this is the green grapes, so not too great there. And this beauty is the black grapes. Look at that. It's doing good, and it was just a stick too. I didn't know if it was going to do good, and it's got all kinds of new growth. And this will be the black grapes, the very darkest grapes. And I cannot wait. We're going to have to put up trellises soon and start training them. And I've been kind of reading up on how to do grapes and how to trim them and keep them and stuff. So I've got a little book I was going to share with you guys what I'm learning about keeping grapes. So we'll do that on another time. This one's looking so good. And I despair for this little stick. You can barely even tell it's nothing but a stick. And the golden is just going crazy, and it's sending out the little thingies where it wants to grab hold of something. You can see the little things want to grab and twist around. So we need to get a trellis up for this one. And right over here is the Stargazer Lilies, and they're almost past their prime. They're looking a little bit wilty, some of them. Still very beautiful blossoms. But this time of day, as hot as it is, everything looks a little wilty. You can see my helpers back there behind the fence row, Howard and Vince. So yeah, these are looking a little bit wilty in the heat of the afternoon. No armadillos in the micro vineyard so far. Oh, there's a piece of grass though. Get rid of that. I think what with it being a raised bed and the little fence, it's a little bit too much for them to bother with. And I've got another compost pile going out here outside of the fence. It needs a little bit of a stir, but it's doing pretty good. Vince is showing out for you a little bit. Looking handsome as usual. Yes, looking so lovely. So everything seems to be doing good as far as the little gardens go. The cats are enjoying it outside. There's Howard. He's been missing his evening patrols. He doesn't like that at all. He has all kinds of things he keeps an eye on. He doesn't want any of that getting out of his control. Ain't they right, Howard? He comes and patrols the shed. Most of the grounds. Vince usually follows him. Well, that's about it. I'm going to wrap it up. It's kind of hot out here. I just wanted to follow these armadillo. Look, you can see it's like a trail. There's one. And then there's one. There's one. And there's one. Go on up. There's another digging. They're just digging for worms. And you know, there's another one. You can see them all around. They dig in 100 spots every night. They dig the whole yard up. But when they get in here, they go crazy. So far, the fence has kept them out, but I see there's one. Let's step in. One big digging spot right here. It's pretty deep. But I don't see any tomato plant roots. So that's good. This one's covered in blossoms. Okay, well that's about it for me, you guys. Thanks for joining me for a little walk around the yard. And a little check on all the armadillo diggings. Boy, they're everywhere. Look, there's a big one too. So thanks for joining me, you guys. Until next time, y'all be sweet.